What's up, my fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the Avengers Infinity War trailer 2. So yes, the new trailer has just come on today, and I have been looking forward to all day to see this trailer. If you see my reaction to the first one, then I'm hoping my excitement to this trailer is more hype than that. So anyway, the value's up, so that's all checked. So I'm going to play it, see my reaction, and then we'll break down the new scenes and see what could be going on. So, alright, here we go. Ooh.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal.
Oh. Oh.
To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Thanos.
We got
Damn.
an advantage.
Oh.
He's coming to us.
Oh.
We have what Thanos wants.
Oh.
So that's what we use.
Oh. Yes. Oh.
Let's talk about this plan of yours.
Oh.
I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
Oh. Whoa.
The end is near.
Oh. Oh.
Half of humanity will still exist.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Whoa.
Perfect balance. As all things should be.
Oh. Whoa.
I hope they remember you.
Oh. Whoa. No way.
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, I'm using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes. That was awesome. That is more better than trailer 1. Whoa. I can feel my heartbeat, man. That's a whoa. I love it. Whoa, that is perfect. Really, really perfect. So, okay, let's go through this. Let's actually go through this. So, I actually love how this starts. It starts off with on planet Earth, and it's like upside down in New York City, and I love it when the scene goes on. It turns into a well, what our city looks like anyway. Our cities are not upside down when we're on, so you know what I mean. So it's like that. Then I love you get to hear Gamoran saying about Thanos, talking about, you know, his goal. Now in this bit here, you could see Black Widow, Banner, and War Machine. And this looks like this takes place in Wakanda, because you got a lot of tech around, so I'll say this is when I'm in Wakanda. Then, another bit, you see the big window of Doctor Strange's home. The Santo Centaur. Then, well, this is the same. It's just we see Thanos putting the space stone in the glove, but it looks like it's been more CGI bettered on it, so that looks pretty cool. And then, I love it. This is a comic book Easter egg. When Gamoran's saying about what he's doing, and she said he could destroy half of the universe with a snap of his finger, I was like, that's a reference from the comic books, because in the comics, when he does get all the stones in the glove, how he destroys half of the universe, he does this, and he actually destroys half of the universe, so that's cool. Gamoran does that, reference that kind of film. Wow, that's kind of like a comic book Easter egg, so that's pretty cool. Next bit, Tony in the Santo Centaur saying, what's his name again? Now, this ain't going to be the same scene with Gamora's talking, so I'd say Doctor Strange must find out what his name, but who knows? Maybe Gamora is with Tony at this point, but we don't know. But when he says that, Gamora says Thanos, and then we see Thanos, and it looks like he's preparing to take his armor off. You see him taking his helmet off, and he's got the glove on. Now, at this point, you see the Space Stone on it, so this takes minutes before he takes the Space Stone. So, how he takes the armor off, the mask off, well, the helmet off, looks really good. Next, we see Spider-Man on the side of the bus, putting these masks on. So he's preparing to go to that weird ship with a circle. So he's on his way to there. That looks pretty cool. He swings under the bridge and, well, his feet touches the water. Then we get a big shot of New York City with the circle ship. We still don't know what it is yet. I'm still don't know what it is yet. I mean, it could be just a ship, but I don't know. Then we hear the new lines about Tony saying about, he's coming to us, and he says he has what he needs, And this here, we see Tony going up to the ship, and his feet transform into like a missile's engine bit, so that looks pretty cool. And he flies more faster. Then we see Doctor Strange, up prepared to go to battle, and he opens the Eye of Agamotto to reveal the Time Stone. Then next we got Scarlet Witch, and this takes place, looks like she's in Wakanda as well. And Vision's there, and still with the Mind Stone, but I'd say they might be in the middle of a fight, and, maybe she's trying to protect him, because maybe he gets injured. And then we see a big view of Wakanda, with the big giant Panther statue, so that looks pretty cool. Then we see Black Widow and Cap, who is, well, I call him Nomad in this. He's at the Wakanda, and he's introduced by Black Panther, and he's Dora Margie. So that's good. And it looks like behind, you could see Falcon, War Machine, Banner, Vision, and Scarlet Witch coming out of a Quinjet. Then we see Shuri with some kind of hologram look of Vision. So maybe maybe she's going to discuss and saying, "I know a way how to get the Mind Stone out of him safely." Because I still don't know. If removing the Mind Stone, I still don't know. Can he kill him or can he mess him up? But maybe he does, and maybe she's going to figure it out. Maybe there's a way I can remove it without hurting him. Then next we see, well, actually no. This is a scene we saw before, but this is the scene like we see the Guardians coming out of their ship, and the extended bit is you see like them in some kind of random place, but I'd say they go to the Collector, so it must be the Collector's place. And I love this bit here when Star-Lord talking to Iron Man, Drax, the Destroyer, and Spider-Man talking about the plan, saying about, hang on, I'm going to get that back up. I'm going to get it back up so you can hear what he was... So, to remind what he was saying there.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good. What?
Yeah, so you get what he was saying there. I was like, what the... I was like, well, whatever Tony's plan was, you don't like it. And all their faces, Spider-Man's and Drax's faces, are like... And I love it, Tony just goes like, whoa. So, yeah, this is the first talk with... Well, this is the first time that the two of them meet. So that is pretty cool. So it looks like I've got a little look of what it'll be like when the Guardians meet the heroes on Earth. So that is going to be pretty cool. And then next, we see it looks like you see Falcon and you see the Hulkbuster, that Banner's going to be in, and a bunch of Wakanda vehicles that's going to carry the soldiers and some of the heroes to wherever they're going. And then we see, we see Nomad with Black Panther and the Dora Margie, so that looks pretty cool. And this shot is good. You see Hulkbuster, and then you see Falcon and War Machine fly past him, so that's pretty awesome. We see Thor behind of him, and it looks like he's prepared to get his new weapon. And you can hear the voice saying, "The end is near." And there you see Raccoon, and then next you see Thor activating these lightning powers. So it looks like we still don't know where they've gone yet, but there's still theories saying they might have gone to the dwarves. This is where he gets his new axe weapon, so it could be still that, but we still don't know. But it looks like Thor's tried to activate this place. And then there you see Teenage Groot. Then next we jump to Titan. So yes, if you didn't watch me last video, I confirmed that the planet where some of the Avengers go, like Iron Man, Star-Lord, Drax and Spider-Man go, and some others, they're actually on Titan, Thanos' home planet, so yeah. Then you see a ship crashing into the planet, so that looks pretty cool. And it looks like that's the circle ship, so looks like that gets taken down. Then you see Thanos in a different look of armor. And here, it looks like this is one of the past scenes, because if you have a good look, if you pause it when it comes to that bit, you could see a young person with red hair and green skin, and that's young Gamora. So it looks like we're going to see young Gamora. And there, it looks like, and it looks like here we get the return of the Chitauri, so that's pretty cool. So let's repeat the bit what Gamora was saying. Oh, what did they say here? So Thanos goes like, as you can tell, he says, "Well, I'm done. Half of humanity will." Well, you can tell. But here you can see Gamora grabs Thanos' hand, young Gamora, and then you see her and him walk into somewhere, and you got the Chitauri. And actually, it looks like they might be on Gamora's planet. So it looks like it's going to show us. It's going to show us the day that Thanos picked up Gamora and took her as his own. And looks like at this point he did have the Chitauri, and looks like they might be preparing to kill Gamora's people. So that's going to be big. Then next we see Thanos grab Thor's head. He's prepared to squeeze it. So we've seen that before, but the difference is now you see the eye patch. And then next, we get our first look at the Black Order. Yes, we get our first look. Now, we don't hear him talk, but we do see him. And you can see Possible Midnight, Ebony Moore, Corvus Glaive, and, well, I think it's Core of Sirius. I think that's what they call him, Black Dwarf now, but I'm going to class him as Black Dwarf still. Sadly, no Supergiant, so it looks like she ain't in it. But anyway, you can see Possible Midnight got her weapon, and it looks like she's preparing to stab Loki in the back. Well, it kind of looks like it, but it's like one of those saying, like, you move, I'll stab you. But then with it, you see a bunch of people on the ground, so this takes place on the ship. Now, the designs of the Black Order, like in the actual film, they actually look good. I like all their design. Now, I just want to add this in. Now, after watching the trailer a couple of times and seeing this bit with Loki and the Black Order, it's got me a new theory that what it is, to me, I'm saying now is, what if Loki actually joins the Black Order? You know, he joins Thanos and he becomes a member of the Black Order, because if Supergiant ain't in the film, because, well, so far, because they're not saying, oh, she's definitely in the film, but maybe she's got a small role. But if she ain't really in the film and they have really took her out as a member, you know, saying, oh, there's just those four, then you can make Loki as the fifth member. And yeah, I mean, that would be different. That would be something new for the Marvel Universe. I mean, they've never done it in the comic book, like some random villain joins the Black Order, like an Earth villain. So, well, I know Loki's an Asgardian, not someone from Earth, but you know what I mean. So yeah, to me, that'd be pretty cool. And then next, you see Thanos with the Tesseract, and now we know how he gets the Space Stone, and it was obvious how he was going to get the Space Stone out of the Tesseract. Thanos squeezes the Tesseract and breaks it, so now that's fully confirmed how that's going to happen. Then next, we see Winter Soldier. Now, I know he's called White Wolf, but I'm just classing him as Winter Soldier to me. We see him, we see Cap, well, with his new shield, ready for battle. And everyone else, well, we see Black Panther getting his mask on, and every person there is all ready for battle. And it looks like here they have a force field on, and it looks like the Outriders take it down. That's what it looks like here. And then we see Doctor Strange giving Star-Lord a help, creating like some ground for Star-Lord to go up higher. So that's pretty cool. Then we see, it looks like, I think Thanos is trying to shoot at him. At Star-Lord. And then it looks like Star-Lord prepares to shoot back at him, but I can't really tell because, well, I think it is Thanos Star-Lord is fighting, so that's pretty cool. Then here you can see Star-Lord, you can see Scarlet Witch, and looks like, I think she stopped possible Midnight's weapon, because you can see someone's hand in the and a weapon, so that could be possible Midnight, or it could be someone else. I don't know, but she's looking up Scarlet Witches. Here you see Doctor Strange getting tortured by some spikes by Ebony Maw. It looks like is he going to kill him or not? But I hope he doesn't. And Doctor Strange screaming, and Ebony Maw doing like that. So he's doing his what he does. So that's pretty cool. Well, when he does like the shh, so he's telling him to be. It's kind of like a quiet thing. So that's pretty cool. I could say maybe this is the point when he grabs the time stone of him. So maybe Ebony Maw gets the time stone from Doctor Strange. So that's what it could be. Then we see the big battle where everyone fighting the Outriders. Even Falcon's taking the battle. Then we see Outriders jump on the Hulkbuster. So I'd say this might be the point when Banner turns to Hawk. And that's really cool. And then Thanos giving a speech. Hang on, I'm going to play that bit. I'm going to play that bit again. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh. Cool. Oh. So, yes, Thanos says, he says, I hope they remember you. So, and it looks like it's straight to Tony, but it jumps to Tony and it looks like his armor's been destroyed a bit. So, and it could be the bit where Spider-Man might be on the floor. So that could be bad. Then we see Thanos jump up in the air prepared to punch someone. So that could be Iron Man. Then last, we see Cap fighting Thanos. Well, not actual fight, but you see Thanos with the glove, and he's tried to grab Cap, and then, well, Nomad with it, and then Nomad grabs him by the glove. So this confirms that, well, Thanos will be at Wakanda then. So maybe the battle on Titan could be part of the second act, or maybe the start of the third act. I don't know. But here you can see the Space Stone and the Power Stone. So I'll bet there might be, because I got this now. I think when it comes to his scene in Wakanda, then I bet Thanos will have the time, the soul, and the Reality Stone there with the Power and Space Stone. So maybe Wakanda would be the last place Thanos will go to get the last stone. That's the Mind Stone. So that'd be really cool. I mean, we see Nomad going like he's trying to hold him on by his glove, and then Thanos going like, oh, looks like it turns out, oh man. And then we see Nomad screaming. So, oh. And then last bit is funny when Peter goes up to Doctor Strange saying about, hello, I'm Peter. And then I love when Doctor Strange goes like, hi, I'm Doctor Strange. And Peter goes like, oh, so we're using those kind of names? We're using code, well, he kind of says like, we're using code names, but then he goes like, I'm Spider-Man. And I think from Doctor Strange's face, I think he's like, yeah, I think I know who you are. Yeah, I was going to say because of the suit. And then last bit we see Spider-Man swinging, and he's on Titan, and he goes through a lot of stuff. But man, the trailer does look good. Now, last thing I do want to bring up is, it looks like now it's confirmed that the arm now in the one of the figures. You got one of the figures with Thanos wearing this new armor, and people were going like, is he going to wear that in the film, like, later on in the film? But no. I think it's confirmed that armor is actually an armor he used to have when Gamoran was young, like, as a kid. So, the suit is confirmed in the film, but I thought it would be like something like the Gauntlet would create, like, with all the stones are on there, but no, it's not. So, bit of disappointing, but hey, I'm not that bothered that Thanos is wearing non-armor really, because it does make sense for the film universe. Because like once he has when he collects more of the stones, he doesn't really need armor. So yeah, as again, it does look good. And and then on the date it says April the 27th. So I'm looking forward to this now. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, that's fun, mate. So if you want to see this for yourself, I will leave the link down in the description below so you can watch it for yourself. After you see it, leave your comments down below. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Are you more hyped for it? Also give your theories, from the trailer. Any scene like that what you're saying a theory, and just comment to me and we'll discuss the theory. And also give this a thumbs up, share this out to your friends so I can get more viewers and subscribers to this channel. And if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I also do trailers, TV spot, clips, and spoiler reviews. Trailers, TV spots, and clips, I do ones that are non-spoileries, but when it comes to the spoilerous ones, I avoid those. And spoilers, I only do the films really for the Marvel and Transformers. And last but not least, you want to see my last Marvel video, click here. My channel, make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when my new videos are up. And here, jump to receive my last Transformers video. So that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction video and breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and see you again soon. Peace.